give it a width property of 100%. This should be in curly brace, quotation marks. So as you can see, this is basically, so this takes up the entire width now. So that's pretty much it for the landing page, at least the design wise. Because this doesn't really do anything. So we can add some, so what we want is when we click on the view products, we want the user to be redirected to a different page. So we can make that happen now. So
we are just designing all the pages. We are not implementing any API.
Yep.
Consuming any API.
Yeah. So, okay. So we can do on click. And basically create an arrow function, router.push to /products. And we don't have /products created yet, so we're going to create that right now. So let's just create it real quickly, and then I'll explain what this means. So in the pages, we're going to go and create a new folder called products. And inside the products, we're going to create a new file called index.js. And here, so this is basically the boilerplate, and we can name it products. And just to make sure that it's working, we can basically give it a message of welcome to the products page. And we can also input the button so that we can go back to the home page. So we don't need these for now. So, and then here we can just create the, oh my god, it's actually a button. We can just create a button and go home. And then we're also going to need the router as well. And so we need this as well. And okay, so basically what we're going to do is when is it, yeah, it's supposed to be routed. Okay, so when view products button gets clicked, so on click, it's going to basically push to this route. So it's basically our /products route. So if we try it out, so this is what we have here. So if we go to view products, okay, so there's an issue here. What is the issue here? Okay. Okay, so now it's working. So let's just create the on click here really quick. So okay. So let's just start from the beginning again. So we implemented the on click on the view products button. So when we click on the view products, It's going to take us to the /products page. So notice how the name here, products, is exactly the same as the name of the folder. So the index.js on each product, on each of the folder is basically the landing page for the folder, if that makes sense. So when we are being routed to the /products, we're basically ending up here on this page, and we have a button here that says go home. We're pushing it to the home page, which is going to be the index.js, which is like our main page. So if we click on go home, it's going to take us back to the form, basically. Yep. So for today, we can end it here. Actually, we created the main landing page, which is the form, and we put some designs on it. Like these are some very simple designs.
Yep.
And we basically now know how to create the button functionalities, at least how to redirect the users.
Yep.
And in the next workshop, we're going to basically create the other pages. And then if we have time, we're going to basically implement the integration.
Yep, we are going to consume the API, and then we will be testing from the front end. Then we'll be verifying on the back end, and then looking into the database, make sure the data is storing as expected, right?
Yep.
How long
exactly.
it take next week?
2 hours. We'll aim for it. We'll try to aim for it within time.
Okay. Then the following week will be the implementation of the AWS. Everybody is using the Dockerize. We'll be implementing this. All right, sounds good. Do you guys have any question? Very nice. We made the good progress so far. Any question from anyone? I can unmute everybody. You guys can talk. All the coding piece, the HTML, CSS, what is this called, the JavaScript, that's exclusively for the Marnstack student. The way they maintain through the Agile LM, that's the work standard, the structure, how to start something. Then update, that's the project management product owner. The testing part, of course, that's for everybody. Like try it out, the developer, you saw that. And then of course the deep dive testing will be performed by the QA, and the deployment portion will go to the DevOps engineer. And if the position is separated, so you can say the front end and the API consumption will be by the front end developer, and back end developer just writes the logic. So that's the two separate positions. If you want to separate more positions, then the UI UX designer will be different, the front end developer will be different, back end developer is different. It means the 3 positions. Okay, so it all depends how the company to company what they implement. For us, we have a different UI UX designer, we have a different graphic designer, we have a different SEO, we have different front end developer, we have everything different, right? So it all depends how each project they run their team to develop and implement the application from the end-to-end perspective point of views. Okay, so that's the summarize. So let's meet next Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So next Monday will be very exciting. Completing the front-end development, consuming the API, and then actually perform the testing. At the same time, we are going to verify from the Chrome developer tools, because we have to verify and then make sure the API is consumed, endpoint is consumed as expected. So it means it will be, each of the dot will be connected, and then you can verify. And then last part will be deployment on the AWS cloud. So this the whole thing's part of our Marn coding bootcamp. So again, and the everything is start with the coding, the digital version, but the initially is the user story, which is the product creation, product update, product delete, and this is stored in the project management, as you saw, and the development framework is Agile Scrum. So it means so many things are used, implement, and all the dots are connected to actually build something in the software development team. So I hope it helps you. You can write down the questions. This is already on my Facebook page. You can watch. I'm expecting you write more questions is better, because each of the word has been mentioned very, very precisely. So if you do not understand, if you are trying to say your way, you will break the sequence, or you will be just saying something which does not make sense. So try to understand in a way that it makes sense. And this is one of the best way to do something, and then you should be able to say it properly. That's the end outcome. All right, I do not have anything else to say. Thank you very much for joining, and